So one of the frequently asked questions is about time. How can I fit the training sessions? I haven't got too much time. It's taking me too long to go to gym or be in the gym for an hour, 2 hours, and how to make it consistent and all that. It's all kind of regarding the time. My answer, first of all, start with priority. So you need to make sure you prioritize the fitness, the training, because otherwise we very easily can fill up our calendar with something else. So firstly, make it priority. This is your health and fitness. This is going to improve so many things, so make sure you make it as a priority. Secondly, it's about scheduling. You want to make sure that you schedule the training into your diary. So you decide prior, you say, okay, I'm going to do training Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and this is the time I can make it happen. So make sure it's in your diary. What gets scheduled, get done far more likely. Number 3 is my method, which I'm using, which is the minimum effective dose. So the method is based on trying to only do the minimum time, but trying to get the maximum result out of it. So in my case, I would do stretching 5 minutes, I do resistance training 20 minutes, and I do passive stretching, let's say 10 minutes, and I do my running, making sure that I'm keeping my ability 10 minutes. These are my minimum times which I set for myself. And altogether, they are like 45 minutes. So it's basically a very short session, but covers all the areas. And that's why it's successful, because I'm keeping it really consistent over time. So consistency as another thing. Yeah, once you decide, making sure that it's something which is not too big in your mind. That's why I'm using the minimum effective dose method, because it's not big in my mind. I can always say, you know what, I can run for 10 minutes. That's no problem. I can do weight training for 20 minutes. I can do stretching for 5 minutes. So as long as you stick to that, it's not big in my mind, and it never stops me from doing it. Whereas before I would be like, oh, I have hour and 15 minutes. And I would be like, well, I haven't got time for this, so I'd rather skip it altogether. So this is for you kind of tips how to overcome the time problem. And maybe lastly, I would say you need to see it as a lifestyle change. This is also changing your identity, who you are. You are now a person who is looking after themselves.